Okay, so for a while now, I've been wanting to make a UK garage video. I feel like the beats are making a little bit of a comeback, but the only problem is I've never made one before. But it's always good to try and learn new genres, so I'm going to spend a bit of time listening to some beats, try and figure out the bounce, and then I'll make something of my own. But before we get into it, I've got a big announcement to make, because in a few months, I'm going to be releasing a joint album with an artist that I work closely with. He goes by GOHGS. You might have seen him in a few of my videos. He's a sick rapper, and we've got about 16 drill and real rap tracks to bring you. The first official single and music video we're dropping is a track called Jumper, and it features the French rapper Cactus. You might have seen him in one of my videos too. The music video is crazy. We filmed it in his hood in Paris. We had dirt bikes there, the energy was mad. We filmed some scenes near the Eiffel Tower, and it's going to be out on Press Play Media this Sunday. And to celebrate, we're doing a big giveaway for anyone who pre-saves the song using the link in the description. It's completely free to do. You just need to make sure that you leave the email box checked when you click the link. And on release day, I'll be giving 3 people a $100 voucher for my store, and we'll be giving some merch away for the album too. It's only going to be running for another 2 days, so don't miss out, and let's get straight into the video. Alright, so I think I've got the drum bounce figured out, and for the BPM, a lot of them seem to be around 130, so I'll go to like 132. And for the melody, you can pretty much do anything. It's more about the drum bounce, but I do want something kind of catchy, so not too many chords. I'm thinking I could use Analog Lab, like always. I like the sound of this synth harp. I've used this in a few beats, but I think it's going to work for this. Now for the chords, what I'm thinking is not to extend the chord fully, but to have them like short plucky chords. So just start with a G minor chord, and then just have something like this. So that kind of vibe, but I'm just going to record it in. So just bringing them a bit more in time. So yeah, this should work. Could copy the bass notes down one. And also I'm thinking some kind of top melody with this sound. Or I can move these back. Yeah, that could be the one. I'm thinking some kind of effect. Just get it sounding more interesting. I like this. Almost sounds like it adds another layer of something. Or we could add some reverb too. Or we could take this top line and then process that a bit differently. Or something like this actually. Just switching up the instrument for the top line. And then we could add something like Portal on that top line too. Yeah, this one. That'll work. Okay, and then to layer the main keys for chords, I'm just going to use this pad. I'm going to use the same chords, but it's just going to have like one hit. Just on the main ones where it changes. So something like this. Could try pitch it up too. That works. Kind of blocks out the bell, but we could have one part down, and then we could bring it up. So let's actually copy these across. Or instead of that, I could maybe pitch them up. And then just copy that over. It definitely needs some kind of vocal chops, but I think I want to get the bounce in with the drums first, and then that'll help with the chops. And then for the kick, we could do something like this. I think I want something a bit more subby. Thinking this one. I don't want to clip it too much though. It doesn't need to sound too distorted. And then I'm going to use this second snare just as some filler notes. I think just one more kick here. And then same again there. Okay, and then I've just brought in a hat, and I'm just going to skip 2 notes, add one here, and then just repeat this pattern. So yeah, literally just copy that, and then I'll add a few more just to make even more bounce. Yeah, this is sounding hard. So yeah, for example, I could add one here, and just bring down the velocity. I think even just that. Okay, I've just brought the second hat in. And I'm just going to swap a couple of the notes like this one. Same here. So I'll just mute that one. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm just gonna bring that main hat up, pan the second one to the right a bit, and then that second snare to the left a bit, so it's more balanced. Alright, we'll grab a clap. Maybe something weird sounding like this, and then I'm just gonna layer a couple snares. Alright, I'm thinking another sound like this one. Somewhere like here. Just filling in the space. And you know what? I'm thinking this clap, I might replace it with some kind of snap. Or actually, maybe something like this. Yeah, there we go. Alright, still want to add vocals, but I'm going to add a bass first. And this is going to be about finding the right sound. I'm going to try Analog Lab first. Ooh, this one maybe. Even says UK Garage there, so let's run with this. And I'm just using the notes and the chords to make it easier. So yeah, again, just adding notes in the chords and then some filler notes. Yeah, that might be the one. But now I'm thinking that bass might even be a bit too much. But maybe in one part I could just simplify it and have something like this. Okay, I hate to say it because I've been making this beat for a while now, but I actually don't like the main melody anymore. So quick change of mind. I'm going to use the exact same chords, but I'm using them in this guitar instead. I feel like someone could rap to this a bit easier. A bit more chilled. Could still keep the padding though. Something like that. I'll even keep that bell in too. Yeah, I'm feeling that. Alright, I think it's finally time to add some vocals. Alright, I'm thinking this vocal might work. Because I can chop it up a bit and it's about the same BPM, same key too. Don't come back to me. So let's drag this in. We'll fit it to the tempo first. You know where the door is, babe. You know where to leave. Yeah, this will sound hard. Maybe we could change the formant just to get it sounding a bit more high. Usually with the formant, I end up bringing it up about 3. Yeah, this will sound sick. Alright, so I'm just going to do a lot of manual chops. So what I'm thinking is something like this. We'll just set it to generic bleeding as well. And then something similar here. And then I could even take this one, make it unique as sample, and then just reverse it. Actually, I don't know about that one. Alright, and then in this section, I think we mute this. And then I've got an idea in my head. So yeah, we'll just copy it here, copy that again. And then maybe bring this M1 back. Jeez. Yeah, that sounded crazy. Alright, let's copy that over. And then we'll make a bit of variation at the end. Yeah, let's just copy this over. And there might be something right at the end. Don't come back to me. Yeah, so where it goes a bit higher, I'll just take this bit here. There we go. And then that other bit where she says back to me. So yeah, this don't come back to me part, I want to take that again. Yeah, 6. And I've got a bit of variation with the vocals. I think it just needs some reverb though. Let's bring the size down. Yeah, I'm feeling this way more than the original melody I had. I'm just going to cut some lows out too. Just about there. Alright, and I think that's where I want to leave it. So I'm just going to do a quick arrangement. Alright, so this is the full part. I'm just going to copy that over a few times. I'm thinking maybe I just start with the guitar and the vocal. Yeah, this could be it. Then the bass. Then maybe cut the bass here. Then I think for the drop, I'm going to bring a different part in. I I think that'll sound better. All right, and I think I swapped these around, so I'll bring these vocals in and then have the second ones after. I think take out this count melody too, and then maybe some of the drums like just before the drop too. Yeah, maybe that. Actually, for the intro, I'm changing my mind. I'm gonna get rid of the chops. I think this will sound better. Yeah, there we go. Alright, actually, let's get rid of these and bring these back. It's just more variation. Yeah, so this will be like the second half of the hook. Okay, and then in this section, we can start breaking it down. There we go. Keep the pad out. So yeah, I've just muted a few more vocals so it's more choppy. So yeah, I could even just leave all of that there. And before I copy it over, I might just add a few transitions and crashes. And then this trick I like to do with my crashes is just copy it, make it unique, and then reverse it. And that just gives me a riser too. So yeah, I'll add that at the end of the hook. And then add some reverb. And then a couple cuts in the drums. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's copy this whole thing over. Or I'm thinking in that bridge, we could add sound shifter and pitch it down an octave. Yeah, this could work. And then yeah, just have it fade out here. But not even fade out, we'll just add this. That's the one. Okay, I think that's going to be enough for the beat, so we'll have a listen from the beginning. Okay, so I wanted to start off with the energy, so I've left it up an octave. And we come straight into the hook. I think this is a vibe, man. Bring the other counter in and the different chops. Yeah, I think the chops make it in this beat. And into the verse. So I don't leave the drums out for too long. Actually shorten the verse. It's kind of repetitive, but I like it. And we've got the bridge here. So yeah, if you're feeling this one and you want to see me cook up other genres like house, click up here. Or to see me in a studio session, click up here.